Hello everyone, my name is Julia and today I'm going to talk about independent journalism in Cuba. First of all, I'm going to talk about the political regime, then about digital journalism and how it has contributed to face the censorship of the independent journalists, and then I'm going to give you a recent case. My question is, how are Cuban independent journalists facing the censorship and repression during and after Fidel Castro's regime? Cuba is a socialist state, is chaired by a single figure, by a single person. Today, the president is Miguel Díaz-Canel, and he is like a continuation of Fidel and Raúl Castro's regime. The background of independent journalists, I found in El Tiempo archive that at the end of the 90s operated 3 or 4 agencies. One of them was the Cuban Independent Press Bureau. It has correspondent in different areas of Cuba, so they sent the information to La Habana and from La Habana to Miami by phone. They were financed by United States, so journalists say that they were supporting capitalists' ideas and they were rejected. I have to say that in Cuba, the media belong entirely to the state, so they are not permitted different points of view or opinions than the official ones. The arrival of digital journalism was important to the independent journalists because the Wi-Fi and the 3G mobile telephony helped them to spread their information to almost all the Cuban people and let them spread the information worldwide. So these tools were important to research and to publicate the information, to share the information. Where they were born during the relaxation of the dispute between Cuba and the United States between 2014 and 2016, and they wanted to be a third voice, a voice different from the official one, and were financed by European foundations and embassies. The repression is hard. I found several testimonies in Diario Las Américas and ADN Cuba. One of them says, if you leave Havana, the state security mechanism identify you. You end up arrested and expelled, says Jose Hassan Nieves, editor-in-chief of El Toque. They have to face arbitrary arrests, interrogations, imprisonments, house searches, confiscations of equipment, and they say too that they have to live with few money because they earn between 100 and 150 dollars per month and they need 500, so it's not even the half of the money they need, and they spend the money in Wi-Fi cards, internet cards, researching new stories, moving from one part to another, and sometimes it is very difficult and risk because of the authorities. They say too that police can open a file anytime they want, and they can't access to official sources, and people is afraid to talk to, so it's very limited the way to access to that information. I think that one of the mechanisms to face the censorship is the internet, because they can connect with all the world and they can tell their stories to all the world, so they can be supported and they can be listened. One recent case is Roberto Quiñones. He was he was doing a research about a family that lived in a very conservative way, and he was detained for no reason. He was taken to a police station, was beaten, and he was injured with several bruises caused. So, 55 journalists decide to make a petition and ask for the reflection uh, about the information that construct um, um, an independent journalism and a story that tells all the versions possible. Um, as a conclusion and a reflection, I can say that as the audience, as journalists as journalists and as an audience, we can contribute to journalists in Cuba by consuming their information and supporting them, because it can make that um, different organizations can give them money to work in a better condition, and we can too spread their content and believe in what they're saying.